Knock, knock. Hello, Mr. Bradley. My name is Haley. I'm your nurse's aide today. I'm going to perform your perineal care and also changing your brief. I would put my hand sanitizer on, rub it in for about 5 to 10 seconds until it is dry, making sure I go up my wrist where my gloves stop at. I'm going to put my gloves on now, and for my basin, I would normally have warm, comfortable water in it, but I'm not actually going to do so. I will close my resident's privacy curtain, lift up their bed rail as well as their bed. I'm going to cover you up here. Go ahead and pull this down for you. I'm going to put a waterproof pad underneath you. I'm going to go this way first. Now this way. Now I'm going to take your brief off now. Again, we're going to go this way first, and now this way. I would normally throw this away, but I'm going to reuse it. As I said, I don't actually have water in here, so I'm going to imitate putting the soap on, making sure the washcloth is folded in quarters, and getting it wet. I would use the corner to go around the tip once. Then I would flip it around and use the other corner, go down the back, flip it inside out, down the front, use the other side for the scrotum. Again, this would normally go in the dirty linen. I'm going to get a separate washcloth wet and do it in the same way to rinse. The corner for the top, around once, use the other side, down once, flip it inside out, down once, and use the other side for the scrotum. Again, would also go in the dirty linen normally. I'm going to use this to dry in the same pattern, but I'm going to pat. Pat around once. Flip it to the other side. Down once. Flip it inside out. Down. Use the other side and pat the scrotum. Also would normally go in the dirty linen. Alright, now I'm going to get your behind. Again, imitating putting soap, getting it wet, making sure it's folded in quarters as well. We're going to go this way. I would go up the crack once, flip it over, up the cheek once, flip it inside out, up the separate cheek once. Again, would normally go in the dirty linen. I will get a second washcloth, just get it wet, make sure it is wrung out, up the butt crack once as well, patting, up the butt cheek once, flip it inside out, up the separate butt cheek once. Again, would go in the dirty linen. I would use the separate towel to dry, pat up the butt crack once, flip it over to the other side, pat up the cheek once, flip it inside out, and pat up the other cheek another time. Making sure it is dry also would go in the dirty linen. Gonna go ahead and get your brace back on you. We'll go ahead and come to this side. Cover your back up. I'm gonna pull this out from you. Would normally also go in the dirty linen. We're gonna go this way, and I'll go ahead and get that waterproof pad from underneath you. Okay, now this way. Also would go in the dirty linen, and I am complete. I would give them their call light, lift down their bed rails as well as their bed, and open their privacy curtain and make sure there's nothing else that they would need. And then I would go ahead and go get rid of the rest of my supplies where they would go.